Okay, this is a restart of the uh, Kernstown game from Revolution Games, Scenario 3. Uh, this is the first battle of Kernstown. The Stonewall is Aware scenario, which is the full first battle with as a variant with some of the restrictions lifted. I shot a video of the first turn, of the end result of the first turn, and uploaded it a couple of days ago. Um, Ended up having to start the game over because I messed up turn two. So I figured I'd go ahead and reshoot the description of turn one, especially since I also forgot to turn the camera into landscape mode, which I think works better with my phone. So anyway, I'm going to go over the end result of the first turn again. You're looking at the board here, or the map here, at the end of turn one. And I'll try not to be as long-winded as last time. Uh, in this scenario, you have a couple of options as the Confederates. You can either try to um, go after, the victory locations on Sandy Ridge, and the Confederates start down here. So you can either decide to go up the middle road and try to take Sandy Ridge, or you can try to go straight at Pritchard's Hill, which is north of Kernstown, where there's another victory location, and storm that hill and take that from the Union. In the first game, the first time I played the first battle of the regular first battle of Kernstown without any variants, I went after Sandy Ridge as the Confederates. Got my butt. Confederates got their butts kicked. Um, the Union was able to get there first with some cavalry, kind of mess around with the Confederates, who had to storm up the hill. By the time the Confederates were able to kick the Union cav off the hill and grab some of the victory locations, reinforcements had arrived from Winchester down this road and stormed up the hill, and they ended up kicking the Confederates off. So this time, even though I'm playing the variant, not the historical scenario, I thought I'd mix it up a little bit, and I'd have the Confederates go after Pritchard's Hill instead. So in the first turn, they started off in this area around here, and I have sent, most of the brigades heading due north. Um, we've got Fulkerson's brigade, which is a very small brigade, only 2 regiments, and they're attempting to flank the Union right. Garnett is the strongest Confederate brigade, and it's marching. It's getting ready to form up and march straight down the middle. And then I'm going to have Burke um, over on the left-hand side of the right-hand side of the Confederate line, and they'll come up and support Garnett on the right wing. They also have a very important job because, as you can see, the Union has Sullivan's brigade moving in from the east, and I need someone to keep Sullivan occupied while Garnett attempts to take Pritchard's Hill. For the Union, they start off on Pritchard's Hill with a lot of artillery and a little bit of infantry. So what they're doing is they're consolidating their infantry positions around the front of the lower slopes of Pritchard's Hill. That's Kimball's brigade getting ready there. And as I said before, Sullivan's brigade is moving over to also support Kimball in front of Pritchard's Hill. But the big thing the Union have going for them is on turn two, they get a huge brigade in Tyler's brigade coming down the Valley Turnpike from Winchester. So what they're going to be doing is they're going to be marching down and also coming in to support. And I think really the only chance I think the Confederates have is if they can get on top of Pritchard's Hill during turn two or closely ever thereafter and knock the Union off and set up a good defensive position. The onus will then be on the Union to knock them off Pritchard's Hill. So that might be a little bit tougher. We'll see. This seems tough for the Confederates just because the Union has so many more troops, although the average cohesion value for the Confederates is definitely better. But I don't know if the quality makes up for the quantity in this case. Anyway, this is the end of turn one, like I said. Hopefully starting turn two tonight, and we'll see how it goes.